Hi, I'm Jesse from JND Woodturning and welcome to my shop. Today we're going to make a duck call. This is a piece of sumac. I've already drilled a 5/8 inch hole through the blank. The blank is approximately 3.5 by 1.5. So here we go. I'm sorry, it seems that I forgot to turn the camera on. Well, it was square and I just turned it into round. I'm going to clean it up and I am going to give it a shape. Here I start to shape the duck call, and you can see I have wooden bushings on the outside of the duck call. I'm going to switch to rubber bushings shortly, and the reason why I do that is because I want to be able to clean up the holes, and with the wooden bushings there I'm not able to do that. As you can see there, the wooden bushings are now removed, and I place the rubber bushings inside, or a bushing I should say, inside the duck call, which will hold it in place while I continue to shape the duck call. I'm just cleaning up the outside to make it smooth, because one end your lips are going to be on it for the duck call, and the other end is going to be for the sounding board. The reason why I chose this design, because when you hold the duck call in your hand, your fingers will naturally go to they actually fit where the grooves are on the duck call. Or I should say my hand, it fits that way. So that's why I made the shape that I did. And right now I'm still just trying to clean it up, taking away a little bit more wood. Making sure that the sides are good. I still have some more as you can see, I'm still cleaning up the sides. Make sure that they're nice and flat. And now I decided I'm going to put some burn lines for my design on my duck call. I'm going to take my small parting tool and I'm going to notch or make the lines where I want them to go. Then I'm going to remove the tool rest and push the other piece aside, and I'm going to burn my lines. Now you have to be very careful when you do that. You want to make sure that you're holding the ends of the burn line. You don't want to get your finger wrapped in there and then have it wrap around the lathe, or you'll basically chop your finger off. Okay, I got that down. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sanding, but I'm not going to show you all the sanding. I will sand it all the way to 1200 grit. I'll start out with 150, and also too, when I sand, I use walnut oil. I like the way it makes the wood look when you sand with it. Cuts down on the dust. And as you can see there, I'm finished sanding. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a friction polish, and I'm going to place that on the duck call. I apologize, I'm in your way right now. There I am. There you go. Now you can see it's starting to get a shine to it. I don't know what lathe speed I'm running at. I don't have any way of knowing. I just turn a dial and it goes from slow to fast. There's nothing fancy about my lathe. It's a very basic mini lathe. I got it years ago at Harbor Freight. It does the job. There's no fancy bells or whistles on it. It does what it needs to do. I use this lathe for small turnings, and I have a larger lathe for large turnings like bowls. I'm finishing up putting on the friction polish. Now I'm looking at it, see how it looks. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels. So now I'm going to take some Canuba wax. I'm going to rub it on the duck call. Get a nice coating on it. And once I'm done coating it, I'm going to take a paper towel. I always use paper towel on the lathe. I don't use cloth, because if you get it wrapped around your lathe and it wraps around your finger, it's not going to tear, you're going to hurt yourself. Now I'm going at, I know I'm at a high rate of speed on my lathe. You want the heat to melt that wax into your turning. You also want to make sure after you're done putting your friction polish in your wax, I am taking a piece of sandpaper and I'm going through the grooves to get any debris out of the way. And I'm done. Okay, the sanding and finishing is done. This is the final piece. And the grooves here, they can put a lanyard if they want. And what I like to do too is I like, when I clean up the inside, I take my little sander here. Oh, there you go, you can see it there. And I put it on my drill and I go inside and I smooth it out as far as I can go in. But as you can see, all I did was use a friction polish and then some Canuba wax, and it's all done. I think it came out very nice. And I'm using a stack game call, And here's the piece. The reeds are already in place. And what you do is you pick a side where you want to go in. You press it in, and this is the side that you're going to blow. You're going to blow at, or blow on. As you can see, it works. And there you go. Thank you again for watching, and I apologize for not having the video on when I turned down the blank. I'm new at this, I'm still learning. I hope you enjoyed this short video on making a duck call. And thank you again, and please subscribe. You guys have a good day. Bye.